What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we've got a sizable update on the way for Call of the Wild, some really cool points that I want to go over, some things that are coming, some changes, some reworks, some additions to the game. But one main thing that I want to talk about is I think we might have the first picture of the next map in the Hunter Call of the Wild. I'm not sure. I'm going to talk about what I think. But without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video. So I'm just looking at the post in the Call of the Wild news section of the Discord, and we're going to go from top to bottom and just look at everything that's been listed and noted for this upcoming update. So first things first, Waterfowl Rework. That's something that is much anticipated. I can't wait for it. Everyone in the community wants it. We need the ducks to not only be reworked and added to, but we need them fixed as well. They are bugged at the moment. They float, and they're from space, and we all know that they're from space right now. So we need to make sure that they are turned back into Earth-dwelling creatures. So the Waterfowl rework is huge. I think that might point to the next map. We're going to get more into that a little bit later in the video. We're going to talk about a couple other things first, and then we'll get into that. Oh my! Just pretend that didn't happen. But the Red Raptor and Marksmen Exakt Reflex sights are getting a major rework. That is very, very cool. And then the POI icon and settings thing. So basically what that is, the point of interest icons, right now there's only one setting, and that setting turns off both the icons on your map and your icons in the game. And it's super, super annoying for me, particularly because I do the realism videos where I've got those icons turned off. But anytime that I want to interact with the map and look for a zone, or like while I'm recording those videos, or if I want to fast travel, I have to turn them back on, and then as soon as I'm done with it, turn them back off to keep recording my video. So I do it probably 20-30 times per recording, and it's a lot. So once that's fixed, they're going to make it basically so you can have them separate. Basically, there's going to be a separate option to have them on or off on the map or in game. So there'll be separate options, which is going to be amazing. So that's really cool. I'm happy to see that. With the Red Raptor and the Marksmen Exakt Reflex sights, so basically we're getting full customization of those. There's going to be like different reticles, different crosshairs. You'll be able to change the color and the size. That's really cool, and that's going to tie in nicely with the Waterfowl rework. I imagine they're doing those things simultaneously because of that. Those sights will be used a lot for guns that will probably be used to duck hunt or goose hunt. Another thing that I want to point out in the notes here is they've noted this includes balancing the use of need zones for both ducks and geese. Well, geese up until now don't have need zones, so it sounds like they're going to be adding need zones for geese. So that makes me wonder if maybe this next map that's coming, if we are getting a waterfowl map, maybe it's going to have geese on it as well, both ducks and geese. It makes me wonder if maybe the geese are going to be getting a rework as well, and that's going to maybe be something that is kind of maybe a little bit of surprise with the ducks being reworked. Maybe the geese will be landing in water. But yeah, need zones for geese. So if there are need zones for geese, that's going to have to change the way that they're hunted for sure. That would mean that hunting pressure is going to be a thing for them, which it's never been up until now. So that's interesting to think about. But the main thing I want to talk about is this picture, this community update picture. They also posted this on Instagram. And this picture here, when I first looked at it at first glance, I was like, oh, that's Hirschfelden. But I've been looking at it closer, and some other content creators have been looking at it closer too, and we can't figure out where that is actually, if that is Hirschfelden. I don't know where that would be. There's a very long dock there. You can see that, like, it looks like that dock is super long. It looks like the water continues off to the right in that picture. So that would be a super long dock with a boat at the end. I don't know where that is in Hirschfelden. If this is Hirschfelden, let me know down in the comments if you guys know what this is, if it is Hirschfelden. The only map that I could think of that it would be, if it is an existing map, is Hirschfelden, based on just what that looks like, the colors of the trees and just that whole landscape. And basically, it looks to me like it's either Hirschfelden or it's a new map. I don't know where that long dock is, if it is Hirschfelden, with the boat at the end. Maybe this is our first look at the next map, a waterfowl map in the Hunter Call of the Wild. And does that mean that we're getting another North America map next? Almost everyone in the community wants the next map to be to the east, not in North America. We've gotten so many new North America maps, but if it is a waterfowl map, I kind of feel like it would have to be somewhere in the States or in Canada, maybe somewhere in Saskatchewan if it is Canada, or like Ontario. But like, you know, places like North Dakota stand out for me for duck hunting, Kansas, Arkansas, places like that, but we just got Mississippi. So yeah, it's interesting to think about. If you guys can point out where that is in that picture and leave it in the comments, I would love to know if we could figure out if that is an existing map, if that is a picture of an existing map, an existing lake in the Hunter Call of the Wild. I would love to know, because if it's not, then that would point towards that's got to be a picture of a new map in the Hunter Call of the Wild. But yeah, I'm really excited for a duck rework. I'm really excited for, they've mentioned new animations, environmental interactions and behavior. So the ducks won't be floating anymore. They won't go up. Right now they kind of go up and they start bobbing, and they like kind of nosedive up into the air, and they're a little bit bugged. So that'll be fixed. It'd be cool to see if maybe they're going to change like some of the animations, like the landing animation for them. It would be really cool if they got like a full rework, kind of like the black bears did, like graphically. That would be really cool to see with the ducks. I mean, the ducks already look awesome, but if they did a rework for the ducks and for the geese too, that would be really cool. I'd love to see geese landing in the water. Need zones for geese, is that something that you guys would want to see? Do you guys want to see need zones for geese? I think it would be really cool if geese could land in water. It would be really cool if they could actually land on water, or it'd be really cool if you could actually just find them on land rather than having to call them in and have them break and come down. It'd be cool to just come upon like a field, like some of those fields where there's just a bunch of geese, or geese next to the lakes, like they do in real life. That would be really cool to see in the game. So I'm hoping with that waterfowl rework that geese are going to be a big part of that as well. And it sounds like they are, and it sounds like they're getting need zones. So that's really exciting. I'm excited to see what they do with the Red Raptor and the Marksmen Exakt Reflex sights. That'll be exciting as well. That'll be a nice addition. A lot of people have wanted that for a long time, and I'll definitely be messing around with that, coming up with my own customization for those, and that's going to be fun to do that. But yeah, super excited for this. Excited for to be seeing some new stuff, some new hype, some new stuff is coming down the line for the Hunter Call of the Wild. Really excited to see that. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're getting very close to 25,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys. Have an awesome day. Take care. And of course, as always, I will see you in the next one. Double lung heart. Perfect double lung heart shot. You guys ever seen a double lung heart shot that precise? Bro. I can shoot literally any part of this deer and get double lung heart. Did you guys know that? I'll teach you how to do it too.